Welcome, LEGO fans, to the BillboBrick09 review. I'm your host, BillboBrick09, and today we once again have our friend Andrew19 and Andrew38 with us today.
Hello.
And he has brought us a very, very special set. This is from the year 1987.
Cool. This is I believe this is my dad's set. My dad was a very big LEGO fan and actually still is.
So we are honored to have this set because most brick reviewers do not have this. Even the Brick Show, the renowned Brick Show, does not have a review for this set.
And yeah, I just want to say that I have a ton of these. I have a ton of old sets like this.
Andrew has tons of old sets that the Brick Show does not have.
Cool.
So we feel very special to be able to do these. Even though they aren't quite as exciting as the ones we have today, we still do want to show them. First of all, I want to show you this box.
Can't. Let's try to move it sort of like,
so,
okay.
As you can see, it's a very different box. This is the Legoland Castle system here. Ages 7 to 12, endless building possibilities.
And also, will you open that
yes, you
up?
can actually open this up.
Yeah, that's how the old Lego sets used to be. That you can actually look inside and see the pieces.
You can see the pieces here. Has some information and some pictures of what it will look like here. Can you see that on the camera?
Yep.
And that's the back of the box. I believe it's advertising some of the other sets, or maybe how you can rebuild them.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
It says, this Legoland set offers endless building possibilities. If you can imagine it, your Legoland set can build it. Not exactly. And we do get one instruction manual. This is set 6066. I'm sure this is quite valuable nowadays.
Yeah,
as you can see, very primitive building design here. It doesn't even tell you the parts that you'll need.
Yeah, it doesn't even have, like, usually at the end of the newer LEGO sets, they show every piece that it has, how many pieces it has, and its number. And you see, this is the end of the page, and that's it. So they don't even have all the pieces there. So unless you count every single individual piece, you won't know if you're missing one.
Exactly. So as I said, this is set 6066, ages 7 to 12, retail for $19.99. I'm sure you won't be getting it for that price anymore.
Yeah.
And so, 221 interlocking pieces.
Yes, that's instead of pieces, the old ones say interlocking.
So we'll go ahead and get to the actual set now. We are missing one minifigure.
That's pretty good.
And they're all pretty much the same. They all look like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
So
and also these old ones they don't really have any face expressions. They only have like the two dots and the
these are the
smiley
original
face.
Lego heads. The yellow flesh color, the eyes, and the smiley face. So Andrew, why don't you just show us one in good detail, and then we'll just kind of skim through the others.
Okay. Well, here's one guy. He has a bow. And apparently has this thing on his cap that you can just take off, put back on.
And you get tons of these in this set. Look at all these.
Look at.
Looks like you can see them all.
There we go.
You get tons of yellow, blue, and red feathers for their caps. So endless customization here.
Let's get this back to actually seeing the set before.
There we go.
Okay.
There. Showing us that.
Okay. There's not much to really see, except he's got the head, no two-sided head also. One
thing to note is he comes with a quiver, and I thought these were new to LEGO The Hobbit, but obviously they're quite old. They do look a little different in LEGO The Hobbit.
Yeah, and you can't, I believe, you cannot take this off. It is, like, locked into the body. And that's pretty much what it looks like. That's basically all that it is. I can take this off, but that's pretty much it. So
the rest of the minifigures are pretty much the same. They just have some different sleeve colors. This one was blue, this one's red, so yeah, all the others are just red or blue. Just wanted to show you some of these feathers you can stick in there. Some of them are a little bigger, some of them are a little smaller, so that's one of the bigger ones, that's one of the smaller ones. So you get tons of these little feathers for endless customization. I'm sorry about my bird. She's being a real pest today.
She's she's angry that she didn't get the guest star on this set like she did on Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
So here's our horse, very primitive horse, unlike the new ones that we see in Lord of the Rings. So the head does move up and down, as you can see, very easily. It's not quite as stiff for some reason. It comes with a red saddle that has a very primitive sword. It has a very dull blade. And the red saddle, we'll go ahead and stick someone in here, like so you can see that. So most kids today would think that this is very boring.
Yep. But we are awesome Lego collectors, so we think this is a prize.
Yes, we wanted to show this. And back then, this would have been something that a kid would have loved to have had, because kids are much more appreciative back then.
Well, something like this that wasn't Lego, I probably wouldn't appreciate it, but since it is Lego, I love it.
And you do also get the brown block, so you don't have to have the saddle in
Bill Brickle 9, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, we will be right back in just a minute to show you the actual set. Alright, so I'm going to hand it over to Andrew. This is kind of in two parts, so he's going to show you the first part.
Yeah, like, as you can see, let's turn this down a little bit. You can actually move this, so it can either go into two sections. So, here's a little window.
Shoot arrows out of, perhaps?
Uh-huh, and this is the main thing.
Yeah, I think I forgot to mention it's called the Camouflauged Outpost.
Yep.
And as you can see, it's camouflaged.
Uh-huh. Basically, all except that this, and then it moves, so... Anything you want to say about this Bill Brickle 9?
You do get this little green tree. We don't see those too often anymore. And both of these are very large green base plates. This is all one piece of the green thing at the bottom, and the same thing over here. That's one thing that LEGO does not do for us nowadays, is give us big base plates for the most part. So it's very nice to see some big base plates in these earlier sets. That's the mechanism to fold it inwards, and you can see that you have lots of minifigure space in here. And inside there's a clip for this brown axe. I think it's brown, yeah, that's brown. And over here is the tree. It's a black tree, kind of reminds me of the Black Forest theme. So as you can see, you can open this little chest.
And then there's the minifigure we left up in the tree.
Yes. So these aren't the golden goblets that we see nowadays. They're more of a yellowish color. You get two of those in that treasure chest. And that is, I believe, the same treasure chest that we still see. Maybe not exactly the same. And you get this little clip thing here. Let me look at the instructions booklet to see what that's really meant for. Yeah, it doesn't really show...
Yeah, the instructions don't show much in this time.
Yeah, so... You can clip something on here if you want, I suppose. Perhaps a bow or something. You can just hang a bow here, I guess. Like so. And here's the black tree. You get more minifigure space in the bottom here. If you lift this up a little bit, you can see we get some more minifigure space in this little balcony area. I don't know if you can see that very well. So, get the red flag up there. Nice little wavy flag. So, there's not too much to show in this set because it is older. Alright, we're back, and there's just one thing that we forgot to point out here. I actually just discovered it by chance while we were moving it, and that is this. You can actually move this rock piece. Any comments on that?
Cool function, so...
Yeah, it definitely adds a bit more to this set, and obviously that was very camouflaged.
Uh-huh.
So, just wanted to point that out, so you get really 2 or 3 main functions, and makes the set just that little bit better. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get to the ratings. None of us is really qualified to rate it for buildability, because as Andrew said, his father actually built this. So, do you want to rate buildability, since it was your dad? Oh, another thing to show you is these little wheel things. These are what all those feathers came on. You got 3 on each of the little wheels.
In different colors.
Yes. So you have a nice little collection of plastic wheels.
Buildability, what is it again?
Do you get unique parts and pieces, which you do with the nice...
Well, yeah, I would say, with having this set be so old, I would say so.
So, what's your rating?
What would be your rating?
Well, I guess for the buildability, I would rate it fairly high because you do get some nice big
Mhm.
pieces with the base plates, like the tree. Get some lots of nice big black pieces there. I guess I would give it an 8 for buildability.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Especially if you like base plates. Get this set. So for playability, do you want to rate that?
Playability, it is a pretty, like you mean, saying that I know what you mean. This is a pretty good set. It has a lot of cool stuff, cool hidden areas that you could really make a cool, like a video, a stop motion video based on the set to like show a really cool battle and stuff. So I would say that might be a 9.
A 9?
Well, what would you say then?
I would go with a 7, but
Okay.
I guess we'll round it off and give it an 8.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, 8.
And displayability, this is in your house, so why don't you rate that?
Displayability, this is a pretty cool set. The only thing I might give this an 8 because even though it is compact, the tiny little, the thing that holds all it together is fairly big. Base plate. So it's fairly big, so you might have a bit of trouble holding it in like your shelf or something that you're holding your Legos in.
Okay, so I think it was an 8 across the board.
An 8? Yeah.
Alright, so this was the Camouflaged Outpost from 1980 something. Where's the box? 1980.
I'll get it.
My bird is being bad.
Where is it?
It was on the bottom, I think. Here we go. 1987. So we're going quite ancient in our opinions because we weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
So some of you guys it may be quite recent. So this has been another Bobo Brick 09 review. Once again, thank you to Andrew for assisting in the review and for breaking this set.
And make sure to look at my reviews too,
Yes.
Andrew 1930 reviews. But make sure to check out Bobo Brick 09's reviews, as he will much go into the set, as I will not.
And just to let you know, the Tower of Orthonk is coming. It's coming soon.
Well, I have said in my video that I do own it, but I have not put it together yet. I am occupied with a ton of other stuff.
We have some great plans for that review. That's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure to check that out when that is on there. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Happy building.